podcast right now from A-1 Printing. Is Sarah Lehnhart. You're the operations manager. That's what's called out there? Or?
Yes, I am the operations manager, so I help coordinate the production between our 15 employees and all the hundreds of jobs we have going on all the time, and try to get that all to work together.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you have how many locations now?
We have 3 locations, so we're in Marion, Upper Sandusky, and Bucyrus.
So are you mostly in Bucyrus here?
Yeah, my main office here is in Bucyrus because that's where most of the employees are, so that's where most of my coordinating duties are required.
Sure, right. Talk about A1. What all you guys do? What kind of services do you offer out there?
We have a little bit of everything. I like to say it's everything from business cards to banners. So we'll do, little print jobs on paper, all the way up to big print jobs on banners, yard signs, all that fun stuff. And then we also have a website division. So we do websites and web design and things like that for our customers as well.
I've seen a lot of websites that has your A1 at the bottom of it. Yeah, so you do quite a bit of them.
Yeah, Kurt, our web designer, and then Sydney is his assistant. They manage it's at least 90 websites.
Wow.
So that's honestly quite a few for just, those 2 people to handle, but they do a great job of keeping on top of it.
I don't think a lot of printing businesses offer website service. You don't see a lot of that.
Not that I know of. It was kind of an interesting niche that we ended up in just because of the talents of the employees that we had on board. Sometimes you get people in graphic design that just also happen to be really good at web design and things like that, and we thought, why not put that to use?
Right, sure. Yeah, why not? You have them there, let's do it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've just been busy with it's graduation time, so probably graduation announcements you've been doing, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, graduation yard signs have been really big since COVID and everything. And then it's also a wedding season, so lots of invitations and things for that. And then fairs and festivals, we just had First Friday here in town. And I think just about every business in town came up. They needed a banner, they needed flyers, they needed handouts for First Friday. So we had a lot of rush orders to get out last week before that hit.
Well, that's nice. I mean, you guys are a local business and people like to shop local, don't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot of people come to us and say they want to support local, and we really appreciate that. But also, we just, try to provide good quality service compared to what you might get if you order something online. If you order it online, you're kind of going to have to make it up yourself and not really know what you're getting. A lot of people in the general public don't know the difference between a 20-pound paper and a 100-pound paper, and we can be there to show you samples, explain what you're getting, proofread things for you.
Sure, right.
And just make sure that what you get is actually what you want.
Yeah, because, nothing's worse than ordering something and getting something back that's not what you wanted.
Exactly. You order it online, you get it in, and then you either have to deal with reordering it, returning it, calling a 1-800 number and trying to complain about the issue. And usually they're saying, well, that's what you picked and that's your problem. But with us being local and everything, you can come in, you can talk face-to-face with a person, you can call us, and we're going to work through that with you and hopefully get it right the first time. You won't have that issue anyways.
Do you find yourself, you guys getting back more normal pre-COVID things? People are ordering more and doing different things?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been kind of a double wedding year, double event year, lots of people picking up things that they missed. Lots of family reunions, all those things. So business has definitely picked up. The only COVID thing that we're still sort of dealing with is just supply shortages. It's hard to get paper stock in, but everybody in the business of everything is dealing with shortages. So that's just the way of the world right now.
We've just got to deal with it. Just got to keep in mind that it may take a little bit longer, right?
Absolutely. And that is something we've been warning people about. It's just, don't wait. If you think you're going to need something, just go ahead and get it started. Or even just, if you don't know exactly what you want yet, give us a heads up. We can go ahead and reserve at least the paper for you, and then we can make decisions later. But that's really helpful. If you have a tight deadline, if you can let us know as soon as possible, that's really going to save you a lot of trouble in the end. I mean, we can make it work, but you might not get the exact paper you had your heart on if you wait until the last minute.
Right. And then another thing you guys do is business cards. In fact, the business cards I hand out all the time, you guys print it up. Very
Absolutely.
nice. And that's another thing. You can order those online, but if they go to A1, they're going to see what that's going to look like, and they're going to be happy right away. And you can say, this is exactly what it's going to look like. Oh, okay, just because there's nothing worse than getting it shipped to you. You're like, oh, or maybe there was a mistake on the card or something, or maybe something. I mean, you're stuck with it. If you're ordering, but ordering from you, and you can catch that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. When it's your own name, it's your own phone number, it's things like that. It's stuff you're used to seeing. So your brain kind of plays tricks on you.
Right.
You look at it online and you think, oh yeah, that's right, and then you get it in front of you personally in your hands, and you realize there's a typo in your phone number. That's a pain.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it with us, we're going to have people in-house proofread it, and we're not used to staring at your phone number, so we might notice something like that.
Right.
And then also we're going to proof it back to you, and somebody just reaching out and saying, hey, take a really good look at this, make sure everything's spelled correctly. Sometimes that'll trigger things, and you'll catch stuff that you might not have noticed if you're just clicking buttons on a website and kind of like in a hurry to get it ordered.
Sometimes you make a mistake at or else you send in the wrong thing.
Absolutely.
So it happens.
It's so easy to do.
Yeah. See, I don't like with business cards. I don't know why you would order online if it's a place like yours is available right there, right next door, pretty much.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're right here in town. And also, like I said, we have one in Upper and one in Marion, and then we do delivery in, Marion, Wyandotte, and Crawford, and the surrounding counties. So it's not like it's an inconvenience to where you have to pick it up. It's going to be delivered to your door just the same as it would be if you ordered it online.
So did you guys print up a bunch of those back during COVID time? Those stand 6 feet back stickers?
Absolutely. We did so many of those floor signs. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's something that's going to go back in history probably. It's like, remember we used to do those? Right?
Yes. Yeah. We were at COSA yesterday with my son, and they have these big dinosaur tracks on the floor that are made out of those things.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I was like, all right, boys, follow the dinosaur feet. Right. So people are getting creative with them, and they're still kind of cool.
They are, exactly. All right. Again, where are you located at here in Bucyrus?
So we're at 825 South Sandusky here in Bucyrus, and then we also have a location in Upper across from the post office, and in Marion on the corner of Church and Vine.
You go to Marion and talk to my buddy Lori out there.
Absolutely. She's a huge help. She's so sweet. She'll take good care of you.
All right, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Randy.